And talk of data centers is everywhere, and now it's in Sioux County's agenda. The Sioux County Board of Supervisors meets this Tuesday, and one item listed is discussion, project development idea for data center, signaling early talks about a potential data center project in their county. The Board of Supervisors is looking at the land at the old Bison plant property in Hull, Iowa, off Highway 75. Yet, Sioux County supervisors approved a one-year moratorium on new data centers and battery energy storage systems in the county's unincorporated areas. KGIV spoke to the Sioux County Planning and Zoning Director, who says Tuesday's meeting is just to allow an investment group to come in and speak on their input on data centers.
On Tuesday would be just to provide some information about data centers. You know, we've got a lot of misinformation out there. I recognize that. A lot of truths, a lot of half-truths, and they're going to, I think, attempt to set the record straight. And it'll give us an opportunity to ask some questions. And so it's really just an educational session.
He says nothing will happen passing or approving at this meeting. He adds that they're not in a position to offer any kind of approval or even contemplate that at this point. He acknowledges the fear of data centers from the public, but he says he doesn't have all the answers. So this is a way they have agreed to let the investment group come in and speak.
Just want to make sure that we're protecting the good things that we have here in Sioux County, and just allowing data centers to come in may be a good thing, may not be a good thing. We want to make certain we know what we're talking about.
The next step is to develop their ordinance. Something Sioux County doesn't have is language in their ordinance today that addresses data centers in particular. We're going to make certain that we primarily limit where they may go. You know, we want to protect our farm ground. That's why we have zoning, and you know, that's Sioux County is wonderful in the ag world. Quote from Walter.